Mark. Mark has not played a single game of Counter-Strike for almost 5 months, which in my opinion is unacceptable if you are considered to be the most famous Counter-Strike content creator. Now, I was waiting for this moment, because when I did a review of Mark's game in CSGO, a lot of his viewers came to my stream and asked to do the same stuff but of a game that he played on Vertigo. Then, you know how it usually goes. CS2 came out, I was busy invading countries, and also my Twitch got banned. Anyways, one thing that CS community knew is that a game was in a garbage state for a really long time. Even the biggest content creators tried to stay away from playing the game because of cheaters, bugs, and other stuff. Mark was not an exception. CS community knew that he burnt out from streaming and also played a shit ton of Deadlock when it got released. After that, he went to RMR with his team and finally came back to streaming. But those streams were just watching pro games again. And finally, a miracle happened. There was a pretty big gap in between of games of major qualifiers, and Mark decided to kill some time by playing CS. And not just CS, but a matchmaking game on Vertigo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blind Analytics, and today we have Mark OhnePixel on Vertigo. No matter if you like Ohne or not, I can't miss out on the opportunity to make a video like that, since there is a big chance that he can watch it on his stream. And even though you're all just numbers to me, I won't put any gambling sponsors in this video, since I don't want Mark's audience to be hooked on gambling. They already have, well, a hobby. Mark, please don't copyright strike me. My supercars and motorcycle collection won't survive without my channel. Now, let's begin. Firstly, I'd like to point out that the game was played on the average rank of Gold Nova 4, which should be a pretty easy level of competition for a player who had Global Elite.
My map, baby. My map.
0-0. Mark gets out of ramp and starts looking elevators while his teammates already cleared this area, which makes him unaware and exposed to heaven. Luckily, he survives that and moves towards yellow. He spots one player on CT and one near middle, and I really like the fact that he doesn't brainlessly hunt for kills. Instead, he jiggle picks around the wall to bait out enemy's attention and then commits into a fight with his teammate and gets a kill.
Can't aim right now, Chad. My sense is way too high.
Even though his aim doesn't feel very crisp, the post-plant positioning and a double pick with his mate were executed pretty well.
Whoever talks has a large cock.
No way.
2-0. Mark gets an AK and goes mid. Usually CTs can try to either do a 5-man eco push, which you can counter by staying on top of this generator and holding like this, or they can play close with shotguns, MP9s or pistols, which is countered by good crosshair placement and pre-aiming. Let's see what Mark does. He clears the majority of the angles and then does a good pre-aim on the guy's sandbags, but then he dies to a guy with no armor and USP.
I can't aim, I felt so uncomfortable in that duel. Scheiße. I knew I wouldn't win that. Even
though in CS2 running and shooting is extremely overpowered, all what has to be done here is to land one shot on a guy with no armor, which would lead to aim punch, and then you can just spray him down. Or even a better play would be to not drop down and just hold the rotation from an unexpected position. I consider this a mistake because the guy that Mark couldn't finish kills one more of his teammates in mid, then makes another frag on the guy electric, and then it leads to a 1v1 which T-side managed to win, but it was a huge damage towards their economy. 0-2. Mark gets a P90 and commits towards a ramp. They get smoked off and he decides to fall back while his teammate tries to sneak through. 2 of his teammates die and you might think that CTs have the bomb. No, they don't. The bomb is dropped near mid and no one cares enough to pick it up. The situation somehow ends up in a 2 vs 2 and Mark needs to clutch this. He gets a first kill and then another CT player almost instantly commits a refrag.
I looked at the name tag keychain!
He could have gotten a second kill, but the duel was not in his advantage since the CT player was doing a right side swing on him with full info. But again, going ramp with a P90, not caring about the bomb location is something that Mark needs to avoid in order to have higher chances of winning rounds. 0-3. Mark gets a Mac 10 and goes towards ramp again. They manage to sneak towards yellow and even get a kill there, but instead of just going first with Mac 10 against pistols and utilizing running and shooting, Mark stays in yellow and becomes an easy target to a CT with MP9. They also drop a bomb there and make a 4 vs 3 in their favor into a 2 vs 3 into CT's favor with a dropped bomb. The best option here would be to either smoke elevators since Mark had a smoke, or just to fully send it with Mac 10 and let your mates refrag you. 0-4. Mark gets an AK and goes mid, but then he gets way too distracted talking to his teammate and loses an aim duel that he could have easily won by not staying in such a shitty, uncomfortable position and also being a bit more focused on the game instead of talking.
Do you know where Slovenia is?
Slovenia, of course.
Yeah, where is that?
Europe.
Ooh, what country is it near to?
I consider this a mistake and a kill that he should have had. Hey guys, I found a perfect place where you can buy and sell your skins. It's Skinland. By using my promo code HaiX on a site, you can get a $10 bonus if you sell skins for $100 or more. You open a site, set your trade link, activate my promo code, pick skins that you want to sell, choose a payment method you want, and confirm a trade. Congratulations, you received your money. On Skinland, you can also buy skins way cheaper than on Steam Market. You can easily deposit with lots of available methods and the site is super trusted. So trusted that Fallen, the legend of Counter-Strike, recommends you to try it out. So thanks a lot to Skinland for sponsoring this video and thanks a lot to you for watching the ad. 0-5. Mark decides to buy a Galil while two of his teammates were capable of dropping an AK. And he already established a friendly connection with them, so why not to ask for a drop? He goes towards mid and then finds a really nice kill on a city player who tried playing around the smoke. Then he hears one guy shooting in middle and his other teammate just died on B. The best call here would be to immediately tell your teammates to go towards A, but let's see what happens.
Nice. Uh-oh. Knife.
Uh-oh. Bro. Please have two. I'll do anything.
Again, I don't have anything against trying to knife a clueless player or playing for content. But when Mark was mid, he clearly knew that his mate is low HP and he heard a city player shoot under heaven, so going all the way through city spawn was a total waste of time. A sneakier play would be to go inside the smoke on Guardian to gain more control of the situation and then act according to what happens after. A mistake? Yes, since Mark's actions led to his team losing a round. And who knows, maybe this round was exactly what they needed to win the game. 2-5. Mark gets a Mac 10 and this time he pushes all the way towards yellow. But then he gets tagged with an AWP and decides to fully cancel the push and gets punished for it. Now, I'd like to point out that this is not the first time where Mark doesn't go in front with the farm gun while his teammates have rifles. Personally, I don't think that he intentionally baits people out. I think that since he hasn't played the game for a long time, he's a bit lost on the map and simply doesn't know what to do. I played with Mark many times during FSL, when I wasn't banned on Twitch, and never spotted an issue like that in his gameplay. 3-5. Mark gets a deagle and asks his teammates to let him go solo B.
Let me go solo B.
He does a good job by jumping on top of this plank, which makes a city player unaware of his position. Now he just needs to get a free kill. Or not. A mistake? Yes, but not a mechanical one. Here he clearly rushed his initial flick towards the target instead of realizing that he can take his time to aim and collect a free kill.
Now we f***ed them. What's let's go in Turkish?
Hadi başlayalım.
Aşı başlayalım.
Hadi başlayalım.
Haşı başlayalım.
Amına koyayım.
Amına koyayım.
Yeah, let's go.
After a small Turkish lesson, Mark goes towards B and cities decide to repeat their setup from a previous round. But Mark does not forgive mistakes twice. Then, instead of taking the bomb and rushing to site, they decide to do an execute and Mark activates his inner Stephen Curry. And after that, they win the round.
Yeah. Nice!
Well played, and I really want to see more plays like this. 5-6, and now we start a round with a German lesson. I love watching OhnePixel streams. Every time he's live, I learn something new.
You know what's thank you in German?
Dankeschön, bitteschön. Ich kann Deutsch.
Warte, du kannst Deutsch?
Ja.
Was? Woher?
Ah, ich hab doch gesagt, dass ich aus Deutschland komme.
Oha, aber du sprichst ja fließend Deutsch.
Nah, I'm kidding. I can't watch any people that I used to follow. I'm banned for almost a year, and every time I open Twitch, it tells me to log in, and I simply can't do that. To watch this material, I had to ask another person to download the VOD for me, since I can't do it on the site myself. Well, anyways, Mark quickly reacts to the information of his mate and finds a quick kill. They find another kill on site, and it's a 4 versus 2, but unfortunately a bomb carry gets killed by a city, and let's see what happens next.
Yeah, there's one behind, I can't get to you.
Yeah, I got.
He has the bomb, guys. Ay, ay, ay.
Now, you may laugh as much as you want, but if we slow down the footage, you can clearly see that the reason why he missed first 2 bullets was because he was still running while he started shooting and didn't counter-strafe.
I see why you're the coach, bro. I see why you're the chatter, sorry.
When I did the same video about Mark in CSGO, I pointed out that he has a pretty snappy and crisp aim. But what I left out is that when he can't find a quick headshot or a kill with first 3-4 bullets, he loses a duel most of the time. There are 2 main reasons for that. Since Mark never does any type of aim training or playing deathmatch, his counter-strafing is below average level, and same goes for his spray control. Unfortunately, those 2 things can only improve when you're practicing on aim maps or deathmatch. But since Mark never does that and barely plays CS, I won't be super harsh on him, but things like this still have to be pointed out. And of course that's a horrible mistake that almost leads to them losing this round. City side time. I will skip the pistol round, they won it and Mark made a kill there. But the next round, again, instead of taking ramp or helping his teammates, he just stays behind with a nade, which even makes one of his teammates mad.
And the
2 on his side, come on!
Economy, you know?
Economy.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, really fuck.
2 more, 1 more low.
I said one behind.
The best play here would be to help your teammates taking ramp and commit to a fight, and as you can see here on 140 his teammate gets killed and he has an opportunity to refrag, but he doesn't even hold ramp and completely sells his player in yellow. A mistake? Yes, a horrible one, since they end up losing against a force buy. 8-7, and we finally see the coach of an HL TV team in action.
Guys, do us run a strategy. Everyone come middle, we go to the left here. If Purple goes somewhere else, it's fine, he's stupid. Everyone here, go, 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 go. Everyone here, do pyramid, here. Someone peeks, we kill, we take on.
I guess those countless hours of co-streaming pro games were not a waste of time, and Mark calls an Astralis mid stack, which leads to success.
Nice, nice, nice. Go, get the gun.
But the issue here is that Mark picks up an AK while having 18 HP and gets instantly punished for it.
Of course they have HE grenades. Of course!
As you can clearly see, Yellow is the only player with armor. The best play here would be to give him an AK and let 3 of you go in front, so he has the highest chance of refragging. But even here, a miracle happens since Yellow makes a 4K and wins the round.
On your right. Nice!
Oh, you're insane, bro. Where are you from?
Turkey.
As well? Is Orange your, your friend?
What?
Yes.
Sorry.
9-7, Mark decides to change a position from A to mid, and you can clearly see that he is alone. He throws a good smoke to delay the tease and then does a decent nade that would have punished any player who would have tried to go out. But then he clearly hears many steps and decides to pick with a flash against multiple opponents with 0 support from his team.
I can easily kill them if I wanted to.
I don't think that it was a good play, since even if he found a kill, other T players would have instantly refragged him since the flash didn't blind anyone. And then T's would have had mid for free, since 4 other cities are nowhere near to help Mark. Instead of doing what Mark did, you can either ask one of your B players to come and help you hold mid from heaven, or just jiggle pick near elevators for info. Another important detail that I want to point out is that even Mark himself thinks that he can easily kill them. But why can't he? The reason is very simple. He's losing the majority of his aim duels not because he has bad aim, but because in most of his duels he puts himself in super uncomfortable positions. 10-7, and let's hear peak of German humor.
Do you guys have any pets?
A dog.
Really?
Yes. German boxer.
Oha. Does he speak German as well?
And now I have a joke of my own. If I press this button right there, how fast will the nuke reach the Netherlands? 11-8. Mark decides to play behind the box and it pays off. After that, B execute is happening and instead of playing around his teammates, Mark is fighting ghosts.
Don't get both there, how do I not?
Mark, just commit towards holding angles. Both of your teammates died without you even trying to refrag or help. 11-10. Mark gets boosted on the mid box and after not spotting anyone, he rotates to help B. And look again how the situation plays out. Yellow dies, but green instantly refrags him. To make at least one kill here, Mark just needs to keep holding from Guardian. There are zero reasons to jump down since Tease didn't smoke or molly it. But no, he decides to jump down, make a sound, and then whiff a spray once again.
I'm done, my guns are not connecting!
11-11, and are we gonna see the same timeout that led Drillers into making a comeback during RMR?
Someone calm me down, please.
Just a game. Calm down. You're the best player in the world.
Will I fuck them?
Of course.
Yes,
you will fuck them.
just have to log in.
What's the password? Just kidding. Let's go, boys. Are you guys confident about this round?
Yeah, but I think we should pressure B, play aggressive on B. Because they don't expect us. We're just hiding on B and they fucking us every round. We should go like 3 pushing fucking B and destroy them. And in front of you, it's easy.
Okay, I have good spawn.
I believe in you, bro.
Okay. I'll jump down B.
Run them down.
Take my smoke, I won't use it probably. I'm
Fully motivated, Mark decides to do an aggressive play on B, but then throws a really weird flash and dies.
2-2!
Here is my live reaction when I watched it for the first time.
Come on, Mark.
Let's go.
Yeah. This is the key round.
Go, time
You have to
shine
win
it.
this one.
Let's go!
Okay, okay. Love to see that. Come on.
I'm him.
Is he gonna do the
I'm
nade?
fucking him.
Okay. No, not the flash. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, 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 no.
2-2!
Not like this.
The idea was really good, but to execute this correctly, you need to throw a very different set of utility. 11-12. We need a miracle to win. Mark decides to call a nade stack on B, they find a kill, but A players die and the game is over.
Bitte, this rat!
Now again, I understand that he has not played CS for a really long time, but I need to give him some sort of a rank. He played against Gold Novas and dropped 13 kills and missed a lot of easy kill opportunities. And even though he could have played way better, I'm almost 100% certain that they could have won this game. At this exact moment, I would rank Mark not higher than 10 to 12,000 Premier rating or around Gold Nova 4 in MM. The global elite Mark that I watched in CSGO is still there, but he definitely needs to get in shape and play more CS. Losing to Gold Novas is unacceptable, and I think that I speak for the majority of honest viewers that they would definitely enjoy watching him play more CS. Well, at least more than once every 5 months. Anyways, to finish this video off, here are my top 5 favorite words that you cannot say on Twitch. Number 1.